Hey guys, what's going on? This is Matt and Vinnick, and I'm really excited to bring you the overview video of the clan war between Quantum's Web and Voyous. So as you see, just under a minute left for the preparation day, and we're all excited. The clan castles are filled, the bases have been scouted and revised, the strategies are ready. We do not know who's attacking first, but a little background: we let the clan send over a person from Voyous, and he was able to take screenshots of all of our bases to make it a little bit more fair, because apparently I was the one that was hitting the search button, and apparently I found a clan that was just not the most fairest matchup, so we let those guys go ahead and take the screenshots, and hopefully that helped them a little bit. Now, if I would have uploaded every single attack from this clan war, it would have been over 4 hours. So what I did is I recorded live beginning, some live in the middle, and some live at the end. And this is going to be a pretty long video, but it's going to be pretty awesome stuff because it's the #1 clan in the world, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So there we go. It is battle day, and now actually the funny thing is we're all waiting to see who attacks first, and we sort of wait and wait and wait and kind of end up asking, who is it that's going to attack first? Whose honor is it going to be? Who's going to kick this off, as Jester says right there? And I think it's actually going to be the opposing clan that's going to start attacking, and Woker is getting attacked. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. This is once again live, so I'm watching it, and I have no idea what could happen, what could go wrong, and stuff like that. This base here, I've seen it a lot of times, pretty popular right now, not sure why. A lot of people attack it from the bottom, but some also attack it from the top. And let's go ahead and see how this go-wee-wee goes. So most of the troops are going towards the center, but there's a dragon, and looks like some witches also in the clan castle, so that's going to cause a little bit of an issue, but there's just so much stuff in that center, and unfortunately Walker is going to have his town hall defeated. But now, can this attacker actually grab the 50%? Let's go ahead and see if that actually happens. There's a king at the bottom on the rage ability. There's also a queen inside the rage circle. I have not paid attention, do not know if her ability has been activated yet, but we'll see about that. That Inferno right there is taking its last stand just before it goes down. 47%. Looks like it's getting pretty darn close, but I have no idea if this will be a 50%. I mean, a lot of things can happen here in the top leagues. You'll be close at one point, and then suddenly you won't be anymore. So yes, it is unfortunately a 2-star, and the attacker quits right away. And that was the first attack of the clan wars. So far it's 0-2 towards the opposing clan. And now we're going to go ahead and keep waiting. As you see, Jester says right there that he's on his iPhone and can't really read anything on it. I know, I mean, when I had an iPhone, I remember it was really difficult to actually attack on it because the things were so small. And now when my friends give me the iPhone, I can barely read stuff too, so I use an iPad. Anyways, here's our next attacker. Sub-30 is the top guy on our list. He is apparently the #1 base in this clan war for Quantum's Web, although every base is maxed out pretty much, so it doesn't really matter. And this next attacker seems to be using the go-wee-wee/go wipe, because there's a P.E.K.K.A. and there's some witches, but it looks mostly like a go wipe. So unfortunately, he wasn't necessarily able to break towards the center, and he's only got the golems working on that core, which is not going to help much, especially now that they're going off. The clan castle troops of Sub-30 were taken care of, but now every other troop of this attacker, Kev Adams, is just, they're so distracted, and they're definitely not going towards the town hall. Although that queen is desperately trying to shoot that corner, and now she's going towards that town hall. Oh, this is getting pretty close. I don't think the queen will be able to do much because it looks like she's about to get taken out. Barbarian King is still alive down there, and it looks like there are 2 golems and a P.E.K.K.A. Is that right? No, there's not a P.E.K.K.A. Never mind. That last golem remaining, and that is unfortunately a loss for that other clan, and a win for Quantum's Web, 38%. Actually, it's not kind of a win, it's just a defense. It's a good defensive stand, we'll call it that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next raid. The next attack was on KSA, the leader of Quantum Clans, and once again, Quantum hasn't really made any moves yet on attacking the opponent. We're just slowly kind of watching them attack, because we have 24 hours to attack, so no reason to rush it. That was kind of our plan too. So it looks like KSA is getting attacked by all dragons. There are some balloons from the clan castle, which is pretty typical. If you were raiding with the dragons, I see people either requesting a dragon and 3 balloons, or something of that sort, and maybe some dragons and witches, but mostly it's balloons in the clan castle for this attack strategy. And as you see so far, they're kind of succeeding going to the base, yet they are going to get to the center where there's multi-target infernos and a single target inferno, which is actually going to cause a lot of issues for those drags if he doesn't freeze that. And as you see so far, I'm not sure if he's out of his freeze spell or what's going on there, but apparently he's not going to be freezing any of that stuff in the center, and he's going to let all those drags die. Now he is level 20 and 21 heroes, so they're pretty close together, not too powerful. I remember my king at level 20 and queen level 20, they are pretty darn weak. So things are not looking great for Phantom. But, okay, yeah, I thought he was going to have some extra troops for the 50%, but not, so that's 42%. KSA does defend. And up next, that's pretty good. I'm not actually going to cut it here because our next live attack is just seconds away. And let's see who's attacking. So here it goes. First quantum web attack by Jester. And let's see what he's going to be using. Alright, so this base here, I use it myself. I like to actually put cannons in the middle instead of the X-bows because they have a bit more damage per second. But let's go ahead and see what Jester does here. So he deployed his heroes first, and that makes me assume that it's going to be an air raid, because you would usually not use your heroes first. If it was a go wipe or a go wee wee, you would use them to take care of the air defenses, as you see, which the queen was able to take care of. And now he's dropping 3 lightning spells on that other air defense, which pretty much clears the top. Now, what Jester has to do is drop some dragons, clear out those other compartments so that those buildings don't get the main dragons, the last swarm of dragons, off to any sides. So I believe he still has a few. He also probably has a rage spell, as I assume. He's not going to drop it yet because he's just waiting for all those dragons to clear the stuff out or die, whichever happens first. And then he probably has, I'm guessing, 3 to 4 dragons to release all the way at the top, and then drop a rage spell in the center to take care of the town hall. So no, he hasn't picked up any stars yet, but that's alright, because usually that last swarm of dragons should be able to pick up both. And he's still letting these ones go. As you see, air defense activated at the bottom, taking care of those 2 dragons. And pretty soon we should see the swarm at the top, so just a little bit more time here. Looks like a few witches coming out from the clan castle, which is not a big problem with the dragons, because all it takes them is one breath of fire and they should be done. Now, there's a dragon also in the enemy clan castle. I didn't realize that until now, but there's that swarm. That is 5 dragons. Here comes the rage spell, and a few air mines right there, so taking care of some dragons, but that's okay. That's why you bring 5 instead of 3, like I said, because I never use this strategy, so I kind of just watch the replay sometimes. Now, even though dangerous moment right here, the dragons did go off a little bit, and unfortunately, because of that clan castle, Jester was not really able to pick up the town hall, and that is pretty unfortunate. But here is the next replay. Now, just to note, some of these are not live replays because when the raids go on during other live recordings, I can't record both at the same time. And when I come back, they're usually done, so I record the replay, but I don't show you the score until the end, obviously. Other times it's going to cut into the live replay somewhere where the troops are already deployed, but the raid hasn't progressed too much. So don't expect every raid to start exactly at the beginning. It might cut into sort of the progression of it, but you will always see the main point of the attack. So here we see the attacker, Cav Adams, once again. He's trying to get his second attack here on Victor from Quantum's Web, and he's going through the bottom here. That compartment right there is going to be pretty tough to get to if you don't get some wall breakers or some P.E.K.K.A action. And as you see, the P.E.K.K.A down there are actually trying to break that wall that sort of connects a bunch of compartments. And just before they break through, that single target Inferno actually kills off the P.E.K.K.A. How unfortunate is that? There goes the other one. Wow. Yeah, I think there's actually a break in the middle, but unfortunately none of the P.E.K.K.As were able to go there. And right now Kev Adams is trying to pick up the 50% because that's all he can do. Can't really do anything about the town hall anymore. And unfortunately, because he's running out of time here, / running out of troops, he isn't going to be able to pick up the star and only ends up with 44%. Good defense right there. And up next we actually have a live replay, as you see right there. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here. And who's the attacker? Staff. Okay. Alright, Staff is using the go wee wee attack strategy. As you see, like I said, it's not necessarily a progress rate, but we did cut into just the beginning of it, so it's not that bad. Nothing that you missed, in fact. So he is taking his time. He's letting his witches and the wizards work around until he deploys his heroes right there. Looks like there was one P.E.K.K.A in the clan castle, so that's definitely going to help sort of take the damage, because there is a single target Inferno and a multi-target Inferno. I think those are level 1s or 2s. I can't forget how you distinguish the two, but it doesn't matter. A single target or a level 1 single target Inferno can still take care of level 40 heroes with ease. Just takes a little bit longer for it, but that doesn't mean that it's not dangerous. So we see right there the king and his loyal barbarians taking care of the enemy town hall, and sort of a mix-up going on there in the center, and the king is apparently not getting any damage other than that, what's it called, mortar. So that's not a big deal for him. And obviously 48% is just around the corner. The queen is going to take care of that air defense, and that also the P.E.K.K.A at the top took care of another building. And that, I should think, is going to wrap this one up. I think Staff is going to go ahead and let his heroes just go get a little bit more percentage. No real reason. I don't think they're going to quite get close to a 3-star here, because he just doesn't have enough troops left. But that's okay. He did a great job on attacking this one. He's just going to let that queen die off. And that is 58%, 2 stars for Staff. Good attack right there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what comes next. So it's 3-2. Pretty close war so far. There are some events that happened, and obviously, like I said, I can't show you all of them, but I'm doing my best to show you most of them. Alright, so once again, Quantum is attacking the other clan. Joecast here, Edward, attacking Zif33. Man, these names are hard. I think they're French. The clan is French, so I'm not good at French. I'm not good at their names. I have no idea how to properly pronounce them, so I'm sorry if I'm totally butchering them, but I'm doing my best. So Edward here is going to be using the Balloonian attack strategy, and he's attacking the lowest member in the other clan. We actually were discussing about how to attack this base, because we wanted to make it sort of fun at first, like do an all-goblin raid, or like Hog Riders with a jump spell and stuff like that. But I guess somebody decided to do it otherwise, and Edward is going to actually go full out on this base with balloons and minions. So let's go ahead and see how he takes care of this one. Let's not forget he has level 40 heroes, so those are going to come in play at the end, and I think this is going to be a really close raid. So let's go ahead and see what exactly happens here. So he deployed some balloons at the top along with the rage spell, taking care of those defenses at the top. Not going to be able to get to those air defenses yet, but that's okay, because most of those top compartments are cleared out, and the buildings on the outside, those minions aren't really reached by any defenses. So he dropped his clan castle with, I think that is exactly 6 balloons in there, and that's going to go ahead and take care of some of those wizard towers and maybe the air defense. We'll see about that. Luckily the X-bows aren't pointed up in the air, because those can definitely cause some trouble. Balloons are still keeping alive. Looks like we might take care of that X-bow right there. Ooh, look at that health. Super close on that X-bow. Anyways, the minions are going to go ahead and clear up even more stuff. Still only 1 star for that 50%, so that town hall is going to have to go down whether it wants to or not. Some barbarians right there for the meat shield along with the wall breakers. Gotta break that last wall just to make it easier on the heroes. Not that level 40 heroes can break through the level 8 wall, but yes, it definitely eases their work and saves their health. Looks like some leftover clan castle troops, just 2 barbarians, nothing big. Wall breakers actually amazingly survived, and we're going towards the other side, but got taken out by the Tesla. Heroes got activated, only the king so far. The queen still has her ability, and another rage spell right there. King is about to die off, so that was a good deployment right there. He's going to go ahead and use his last seconds to break another wall right there. The queen is going off to the other side to go ahead and work on those buildings. It's getting pretty close. One thing about live replays is it's so suspenseful, because only the attacker himself can see the time that's left. Everybody else that watches has no idea what time is remaining, and I personally think that this raid is getting pretty extended, so we must be nearing the 3 minutes, and we can just hope that Edward here takes care of those last buildings and gets 100%. Archer towers down. Here goes the army camp. I'm guessing, ooh, getting really close. Mine, and oh wow, 98%. Holy crap, 2 stars. I actually think this, it was a 99%. He actually got to take care of that mine there, because later I looked on the log and it said 99% and 2 stars. So the live feature is a little bit lagging behind, so it's not always correct in the percentage. But that was a super awesome attack anyways. And up next we have AZ defending from Intouchable. Not Untouchable, it's Intouchable. Get it right. And alright, so what's happening here? Let's see. Luring out the Clan Castle troops, a bunch of wizards and witches in there, 3 golems out. This is definitely going to be... Ooh, can't say yet. I don't see many witches. I don't see any golems yet. Or, excuse me, I don't see any P.E.K.K.A yet. I'm just waiting. Hold on. I'm seeing heroes. Okay, so I think this is a go wee wee. I just don't... I see 1 witch out there. That's it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but anyways, looks like he's going in with his level 20 heroes towards the center, getting close to that town hall. Queen is on the, like a double rage spell over there, although only 1 works because you can't stack them. She's still sort of on full health, but as you see, the Inferno got some of it down. Now the X-Bows here are the most dangerous for the Queen, because once they start targeting her, her health drops fast. And I don't know, did he already activate her royal ability? I guess so, because she just died out and I did not see get activated. Looks like that's going to be only 43% for this attacker, so Quantum's Web defends once again. And our next attack is cutting right in the middle of the raid. Let's take a look at it. 62 so far, and there is the next raid. So sub 30 once again, top player, top base in our clan war is getting attacked by Costa this time, and he is using, I think that's 4 P.E.K.K.A over there, so this is definitely a go wipe. His heroes are level 21 and 32, so those P.E.K.K.A are definitely going to help him out. There is a jump spell right there in the center. I do not know if it was an early drop or a good drop, I have no idea, because so far the P.E.K.K.A are definitely not appreciating it and totally ignoring it, but that Queen might take a leap towards the center. Looks like the King is definitely going there. There he go, he jumps over the wall. The P.E.K.K.A are heading back and also jumping over the walls, but until they actually go towards the center, it doesn't mean anything. Ooh, that's not looking too good. The P.E.K.K.A are on the rage spell right next to the town hall. Ooh, unfortunately that's a 1-star right there, but can Costa actually grab a 2nd star here? And I think he might have a shot at it. Yes, he definitely does, so that's a 2-star so far. I think he has plenty of time. Like I would guess this is still a minute 30 left in his attack here. So he's going to go ahead and let his P.E.K.K.A go on. There's also a Queen that's alive. And right when those P.E.K.K.A walk outside the X-Bow area, the X-Bow starts targeting the golems and the P.E.K.K.A on the inside, but the Queen totally revenges on that X-Bow and takes it out. Now, we're getting near towards that 3-star mark, but that doesn't mean anything. There are still Teslas out there, and there are still those blue walls, those mystical, electrifying blue walls that might not allow these troops to go ahead and make a break towards those compartments. The only danger here is the Queen. If you can take out that Queen, the P.E.K.K.A will definitely be way too slow to take care of the rest of the base in the allotted time. But until the Queen thrives, there's definitely nothing that's stopping her so far. And she's a level 32, so she definitely has some juice. Alright, so there's a golem over there. I just noticed that he was working on the wall and he totally quit on it. He said he's done. Oop, a little glitch there, black screen, but we're continuing on. Looks like the golem is going to head towards that Tesla compartment where he's definitely going to get killed because he's not going to be able to break that wall. Meanwhile, the Queen over there is just taking her time. I wish you can somehow speed up the speed up the live attack, although that would take away the whole live attacking sort of point. But it definitely gets a little bit boring watching here at the end. If this was like a regular replay, I would definitely just ×4 it and see what happens here. Let's see, does he have enough time? I don't think he's going to have enough time, that's the thing. It's either the Queen that's going to go down first, or it's going to be the timer that's up. So I think this is going to be a full 3-minute attack. Looking at my timeline on the video here, it's started at 16. Yep, this is definitely a full 3-minute attack, so there we go, 85%, 2 stars on sub 30 right there, and let's go ahead and take a look at some more awesome raids. Our next attacker is Cheetah from Quantum's Web, attacking the top player of the opposing clan on the Clan Wars map. He has a pretty interesting base, very spread out, so I'm going to have to get those P.E.K.K.A, heroes, golems, everything go towards the center. It looks like the clan castle was fairly easy to lure, free spell on those troops. No need for a lightning spell. This is the freeze and rage method, where you let the wizards on rage and they just take care of those enemy clan castle troops. Now at this point I have no idea how this happened, but apparently the P.E.K.K.A decided to go ahead and make a break towards the center along with those wizards, and they got to the center The queen is following up behind, but really the most important troops here are going to be those wizards, and they're just going to demolish that town hall in that rage. At 1 second you saw the town hall, 2 seconds later the town hall is gone. That's right. That's the power of those wizards, man. I think they're the highest damage per second troops in the game at the moment, other than the heroes, which is pretty awesome. I don't know how true that information is, but I heard that. Oh no, hold on. I think when it's all wizards, it's the highest damage dealing army ever. That's right. It's not the most damage dealing per second. I think it's the P.E.K.K.A, which is the most dealing damage per second troop, other than the heroes. But moving on with this raid, I just confused everyone probably. Just ignore what I said. And that is 2 stars so far. Pretty solid raid. There's the queen with those golems. Don't know if there's going to be enough time nor enough health in that queen to take care of the rest of the base, but I think it's going to get pretty close. So 50 seconds left, but man, those walls are causing her to focus on that instead of everything else. Her rage ability was activated. We're running low on time, and unfortunately she's going to die along with those golems. So anyways, still solid raid, 2 stars, 88% for Cheetah. Bringing back those stars back to Quantum, so pretty good stuff right there. And up next we're going to have a bunch of live replays. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. So this is Kev Adams here. Here to attack Quantum twice, so it's time to revenge him and bring some stars back. Let's go ahead and see what Killer can do. Taking care of those Clan Castle troops so far. Obviously we missed the first part. Like I said, some of these live attacks will be cut in the middle, but not really that bad. I mean, you haven't missed anything, just Clan Castle troops getting taken out, and a few Wall Breakers were deployed before we saw that. Now the compartments are broken open, so we should be able to see the heroes and whatever the main troops are here in a second. Level 40, Queen and King, a P.E.K.K.A from the Clan Castle, more Wall Breakers, some witches, sort of a mixed army, but that's alright. Only one wall separating that last Town Hall section. Freeze and Rage, some Wall Breakers, that's definitely going to break through right there, and some extra walls broken after. And along with all those heroes in the center, that Town Hall has no chances. Apparently the heroes and every other troops decided to take care of every other building but the Town Hall. But lastly they did take care of it, and that is 50% so far. Do not know how long this raid will go on. There is a slight chance for 100% if the defenses are taken care of as fast as possible. But looks like that queen is not going to be able to make a stand there because she's going to get taken out by all those archer towers. Ooh, got pretty close. Got pretty close. There was a chance. Some witches, wizards, and archers at the bottom. So let's just go ahead and see how close this one gets. Do not know. Oh, there we go. Giant bomb goes off. All the troops are dead. Still a solid 2-star towards the Clan Wars. Alright, so the next attack here I believe is live. And once again it is Cheetah attacking yet another player. Ooh, crab bases. Love these. Definitely with P.E.K.K.A.s. That's going to be a solid 2-star here for sure, in my opinion. I haven't seen this one, but I'm just saying, when I'm attacking these bases with P.E.K.K.A., if properly done, it's a fairly easy 2-star. Heroes over there went ahead and just surrendered themselves. They got taken out. Put up a little fight. Heroes over there on the left side, so we're going to see them break through that section. That is the reason why the rage spell was dropped there. Now they're in the center. There are some P.E.K.K.A at the top making an entrance there. Free spell on one of those single target Infernos. I guess that was a better option than dropping it on both of the Infernos. So getting really close to that 50%. Let's go ahead and see if it happens here. Man, that single target Inferno is definitely dealing a lot of damage. Getting close, there's some giant bombs going off. A P.E.K.K.A at the bottom too. And that queen is still fairly good on health. There goes her ability. I'm not sure what she's shooting at. It seems like she's shooting at the Clan Castle troops. Ooh, uh-oh. Man, those witches. I think there's a witch right there. Dang. Oh, wow. Okay, so the witch definitely screwed this up. Could have been a 50%. Not really Cheetah's fault. It's just that witch was definitely hiding behind the Clan Castle. Dirty move by the witch. If I was the attacker here, I would have no idea what's going on because I would not see that witch either. Alright, our next attack kind of cuts in the middle of it. Looks like some balloons were out and they took care of that front section, and the level 20 heroes are going in. This is an attacker from the opponent clan, Viri. I think that's how you read his name. And he's going to go ahead and try to make a break towards that town hall. Unfortunately, I don't think he has another race or a free spell, so that Inferno is definitely going to take care of his last remaining troops. Archer Queen is the last possible troop there that could wrap this one up for a 1-star. I see some minions on the bottom. Have zero clue how much minions he has left. He's probably going to try to do some more damage. Don't know how possible that is. He's got 10% to go, so that's about 10 extra buildings. Do not know if that is possible at this point, but it looks like we got some time in the attack. So let's go ahead and how this one comes to an end. Alright, taking care of that cannon. Archer tower firing away the minions, 44%. Pretty close, close raid. 45%. Gotta have more minions. That Archer tower is definitely putting up a fight. I think we might see some balloons at the top. Possibly. I think the clan castle... Oh, no, the clan castle was dropped. 48%. Uh-oh. Is this going to be a loss or a win? Let's take a look at this. Scouting around the base. Ooh, there's one archer down there. And this attacker did have a few minions remaining, so they were able to actually pick up the 50%. But this definitely was a really close attack, and yes, he's going to try to send some minions towards the town hall, but they actually didn't really go there, so that's not a 2-star, just a 1-star, but still a fun attack, and it looks like it's about to be wrapped up. So let's go ahead and see what else happens. I do not think we're going to see any extra troops or anything like that. Yep, just the 50% right there, 1-star towards the opponent clan, and let's go ahead and take a look at our next attack. There's kind of the update. It is 11-7 so far. Close stuff, not really far away yet, so a fairly good war so far, close stuff, and we're taking our time to attack. Up next we have General Dave using all dragons on Surbutt. That's an awesome username, and so far he doesn't seem like he's succeeding, but I mean, this is how all dragon attacks start out. They start out with clearing the buildings, and then it's usually the heroes and the other dragons. Although usually what I see is Queen and King released to take care of the air defense, which I did not see on this one so far, because I did not see any heroes that were taken out so far. So I'm guessing he still has them in the reserve. Alright, so it's about to be 40% here. And there go the balloons from the clan castle, just to take the damage and try to take care of those center buildings. And there's definitely a lot of dragons still left over, so it's a pretty dangerous moment here. But let's go ahead and see whether the defenses win, or whether it's going to be the offense that wins on this one. So far, the dragons are not targeting the town hall; they're targeting everything else but the town hall. But they do get to the town hall on the rage spell, and that's definitely an easy takedown for the dragons. 48% so far, yet another rage spell, and it looks like, ooh, that's close. Does he have any minions or archers left? Oh, he's got his heroes, I forgot. Alright, so Queen at the bottom, General Dave is able to take 2 stars from Quantum. That's alright though, because we're definitely going to fight back. We're not going to let this one slide away from us. And our next attack here, oh, okay, so it's 11-9 now. That was plus 2 stars for the other clans, so getting a little closer. There's kind of the war event log, and up next we have a live attack once again. Azad is defending. The top clan war person from the other clan is attacking him. I think we already saw him get it. I think we already saw Azad either attack or get attacked, or I've seen this design. But let's go ahead and see. This looks like going to be Dragon Raid. So a few witches right there, a few wizards that need to be taken care of before any further proceeding is done. I did not see any heroes out, so this attacker is not going to go ahead and take care of the air defense, which in my opinion he should have deployed his Queen and King to take care of that defense right now that's shooting down the dragons, because that seems to be causing him a lot of issues. The dragons are not really taking care of any buildings, yet they're sort of still not taking care of the clan castle troops, plus that air defense is really making it hard on them. At this point the attacker is he's got to think differently now, because he's really coming to a close end here. He's already deployed about 6 to, what is it, 8 dragons? I mean, he deployed a lot of his dragons already, and they're all dead. And the town hall is really far away from the dragons so far, especially with those ones going off to the side. He's going to continue deploying them there. I think he's out of dragons by this point. I don't think he has any more, because I saw a lot of them getting deployed. Low 30 King is out. Still some skeletons left over. And they were for a second heading off towards the outside of the base, but then they realized the King is right there. And at this point, that king has no chance right there. He's got a bunch of defenses firing on him. He's got a bunch of his barbarians that were able to take care of the skeletons. But now he's down to half a health, especially with that level 40 queen firing on him. He didn't really have a chance there. And the attacker's still at only 19%. Ouch. That's a really harsh clan war attack. There goes the level 40 queen, but even with the level 40 queen, especially after the update, I do not think she's going to have anywhere close enough health and damage to get to 50%. So I'm going to have to call this one a loss at this point, but obviously we're going to go ahead and finish watching this one. Still a few dragons left. Dang, how many dragons is this guy holding? I'm losing count already. And 30% right there. Queen is down. Last few dragons, 2 in fact. A bunch of air defenses and archer towers firing on that one on the right side, and the one on the left side is coming into range of those defenses. So a little bit more time. Once he takes care of the wizard tower, he's going to get into soon going to get into the range of the inferno towers, which should be able to take care of the dragon before he does any more damage. Ooh, actually the attacker surrendered. So 35% right there. Kind of a weird attack. I think he screwed up at the beginning by not deploying his heroes. But that's alright, it happens to everyone. It is 11-10, and up next we have once again the opposing clan, Dams, attacking Yawgmoth, and this base right here. I've actually, while searching, I found this several times and I thought about attacking it, but taking another look at it, I don't think it's going to be the greatest idea with the go wipe unless you have a jump spell. And even with that, it looks like there are a lot of spaces near the town hall where the P.E.K.K.A could just jump into a different space and then never come back. But this is a dragon attack, so a completely different story. Ooh, a bunch of dragons getting taken care of. That full health dragon right there taking care of the clan castle troops. So he's kind of going off and he got destroyed. So far, no luck with the town hall. And I think there's 3 dragons over there. That rage spell right there is going to boost him up a little bit. Going to get a little bit closer to the 50%. Let's remember the heroes still haven't been deployed. The clan castle has been deployed. 40% right around the corner. Let's see if the dragon can pick it off. There we go, 40%. Now let's go ahead and see where the heroes go and whether they're going to be able to pick up the last 10%. So Queen and King are still left in the reserve. A few skeletons down there. So those might cause a little bit of an issue, but really shouldn't as long as you activate the King's real ability where he deploys a bunch of barbarians. There goes the King, level 18, pretty low, so he's going to have to hurry up. I don't see the Queen yet. At this point, we already should have seen the Queen. They should be working together. There goes his rage ability, takes care of those skeletons, but there's 2 archer towers and now cannons firing on him. There goes the Valkyrie. That Valkyrie and the giant bomb, they're going to take care of the King. 45%, a few more barbarians, and unfortunately we did not see the Queen. I do not know what happened to the Queen. Maybe that is the reason why he lost that one, and obviously no stars there for him. So still 11-10. Live attack here. Man, those guys are attacking us crazy. All balloons and minions. This guy is not picking anything off. He's just going straight in for the base, and unfortunately not working out for him because those multi-target infernos were able to take care of those balloons really fast. So he's in trouble. If he doesn't have high-level heroes, he's definitely not going to be able to get to the town hall unless something absolutely amazing happens. Notice that there are still level 40 heroes on the inside of the base, which haven't been taken care of, especially the Queen, because she can shoot down the balloons and minions fairly fast. It takes about 20 to 25 minions to take care of a level 40 Queen altogether, not like one by one. Obviously, if you deploy minions one by one, they're not very powerful, but they're very powerful in swarms, unless it's a multi-target inferno, of course. So even though the town hall wasn't taken care of on this one, a bunch of bombs going off at the top, 44%, getting pretty close. Looks like this possibly could be a 50%. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one, 49% right there. Ooh, those 2 lucky minions over at the bottom, plus some other building went down, didn't notice it, but yes. The raid didn't end up being super close. I guess he had a few reserves here and there. Heroes are still available to this guy. All the buildings on the outside except those bottom ones were taken care of, and let's go ahead and see what happens now. I do not know if he's going to try to go with his heroes. Looks like there's going to be a long time of no attacking. I'm kind of looking at the timeline, and in about 5 seconds we should see some action. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, there we go. Balloons deployed. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and see if he can pick up the town hall. man, those balloons are just not doing much against that multi-target Inferno, and they all go down once again. And I think, nah, those heroes are a little bit low to get through those level 11 walls, so I don't think much is going to happen here. He should just go ahead and end it right here, which he does. Smart move right there. Should never deploy those heroes because getting to level 11 walls takes a lot of firepower. And let's go ahead and take a look at this live attack. Costa attacking Victor here. And let's go ahead and see how he approaches. Approaches from the bottom. This is a crab base. Once again, that wall, dead center, is broken through, and this time most of the troops are heading towards the center. We see some P.E.K.K.A. there. Uh-oh, free spell, that's not good. Ooh, the P.E.K.K.A. right up to the Town Hall. Unfortunately, this time, Victor did not make a stand for the Town Hall, but he can still have a shot at preventing the 50%. Kind of weird that jump spell was perfectly dropped right there. Onto that top section, so this is really nicely executed raid, no question about it. But can it pick up 50%? It sure can. Unfortunate, but that's okay. This is what Clan Wars is all about. It's close raids, and it's really about who can get the 3 stars. So 3 stars are the big thing now, because 2 stars are usually, I mean, they're usually achieved by attacking any base here in the top leagues, unless it's completely unique and different and made for a 1 star. Although with the recent update, with this jump spell, a lot of bases that were preventing the 2nd star and the 3rd star are now ineffective because all it takes is a drop of that jump spell, and pretty much all the troops are going towards the Town Hall, which is obviously not good because the bases were made to prevent that 2nd star from happening. As I'm commentating this, I'm doing my searches on Clash of Clans, so if you're wondering why I'm pausing sometimes, it's because I'm taking a look down at which bases I'm finding. Marathon to 3,600 will resume soon, and I'm trying to get back up. I fell a lot. I dropped in trophies quite a lot, not because of my attacks. I haven't attacked for a long time now. It's because of the defenses. I've been losing 16, 12, 8 cups sort of every kind of 12 hours, I guess, and I haven't really been attacking back, but now I'm trying to get back on those 6-hour shifts. And while I'm doing this 44-minute video, I gotta do some attacks in Clash of Clans. It's taking a really long time for me to find an opponent right now. Seeing a bunch of 1 to 2 cups and not much of 10 to 15 offers, which is what I'm looking for. So far the war is at 11-13, so finally the opponent clan does get ahead once again, but Quantum's gonna fight back, and Chameleus here is gonna go ahead and start attacking this base. Once again, we've seen this a lot of times. I use this base. Not as popular as it used to be. A lot of players are not using it any longer because, like I said, it's all about figuring out how to attack a base. Once the top leagues find out how to attack a base and they master it, it's really not an effective base anymore. It's all about having unique base designs, new base designs where the attackers sort of haven't attacked it before and don't really know the best point. And that is the only chance that you have at defending. Otherwise, all these bases here are a 1 star for sure, otherwise a 2 star, maybe even a 3 star depending on the attack strategy and if there's any luck, because some of these bases are definitely hard to 3 star, but like I said, it's all about that luck on the 3rd star, all about timing and luck, and of course the beginning deployment. So here we go, Chameleus is taking care of those last compartments, and after that he's going to send the rest of the swarm of dragons towards the center along with the rage spells. Looks like some of those dragons will survive by the time they get to the center, so that's a good thing. Queen is still active in the middle. The king has been taken out. That's alright. His queen got taken out, but like I said, once those dragons go on the rage spell, there's nothing to stop them. There goes that awesome big swarm of dragons with those glowing, flaming eyes. Scary stuff right there. No, I'm just kidding. They're not that scary, but they're pretty cool. Since that dragon redesign. I don't know, guys. If you just started playing Clash of Clans, the dragons did get a redesign about a few months ago. They used to look a bit different. It took a while for people to get used to their look. They were kind of, they were a lot different before, but I think they look a bit cooler now, especially level 4 drags for sure. So Chameleus picks up the 2nd star, 55%. That was pretty good. And let's go ahead and take a look at our next raid. I'm really glad, guys, if you're still sticking around. I know this is a long video, but like I said, I'm trying to show the attacks that I've recorded, and if you have any suggestions on how I should cover the Clan Wars, don't be afraid to comment them down below, because if you have any great suggestions, or if you see a great suggestion, make sure you thumb up on that thing so that I see it. because obviously I'm not always the most creative person. It's all about feedback from subscribers. So once again, if you have something great to say about changing the format or shortening the video somehow, yet not taking away the whole point of showing the clan wars, make sure to mention it down in the comments, because I'll definitely read all of them and see what I can do. Because some of you love long videos while others don't really. Me personally, I'm okay with watching a 20-minute video. A 40-minute video like this, I'd probably split it for another time, sort of watch the first 20 minutes and then the next 20 minutes. But once again, if you're still watching, I appreciate it. So here, Edward is once again attacking with the Balloonian, and so far he's clearing up a lot of buildings. Looks like the minions at the bottom should do some work. Clan Castle deploying with a bunch of balloons. A Rage Spill right there, so that should take care of probably 2 of those defenses, because that's what's it called? I always forget. Air defense is going to cause a few issues along with the multi-target Inferno. So yes, like I said, only 2 defenses right there, and pretty soon we should see the King and the Queen. Really important for both of them to go towards the center, because if one of them goes one way, the other one goes the other way. That might cause some issues. Uh-oh. Ouch, that, wow, that elixir collector right there was unfortunately there, and the Queen decided to go for it while the King went towards the center. So trouble right now, even though the 50% is achieved. Really want to see that Town Hall go down, so it all depends on that Queen, because the King is just getting so much damage right now. It's taking a lot of heat, and the Queen is the damage specialist, so she is the only hope on this one. 53%, 1 star so far. Man, she's heading off from that Town Hall, so it looks like unfortunately it's not going to be a 2-star, but still a really great effort and a solid attack by Edward right there. And let's go ahead and take a look at the final attack. So it's 64-48, 2 minutes left, and right now I want to show you Maggie here. Now, a lot of people are saying that Hog Riders are not powerful anymore, and yes, while that is true, Maggie is totally going to go ahead and disapprove that for everybody, because she's going to go ahead and do a full-out Hog Rider attack, which I was pretty amazed at. Now, even though this is not a multi-target Inferno, there are level 34 and 31 King and Queen, which are not really lureable, but because of their current positions, if you notice, you can still lure them out a little bit. And because the heroes were towards the outside of the base, that was a mistake by Nyko 4, because the King and the Queen were able to be taken care of. And look at that swarm of Hog Riders on the top, along with the healing spells there. Now, single target Infernos, yes, they can do some damage, but they're not going to do as much damage as multi-target Infernos. A lot of Wizard Towers in the center, so freezing those as the raid moves on. Some giant bombs going off. It doesn't look like there's a lot of Hog Riders left, but that's okay. There's plenty enough for now. And another heal spell right there. If you're going to head towards the bottom, another giant bomb, some spring traps along with other stuff. Just a little bit more defenses, 2 archer towers at the top, maybe a Tesla, don't know about that. And it looks like the Queen is still surviving. She's going to go ahead and start targeting that archer tower pretty quick, because it's taking care of her health. And at this point, there's no more defenses left, and you guessed it. It's all about the timing right now. Can those Hog Raiders run around the base and destroy it for a 3-star before the time is up with 45 seconds left? Well, let's go ahead and see how this one comes to an end. The Queen has no intentions of going towards the middle just yet. She's taking care of that right side, which is not bad. She's obviously contributing to that 3-star if it ever happens, but we really do want those Hog Raiders to head towards the center as soon as possible. But it looks like they're going to take care of all those outside buildings before heading back to the center. Under 20 seconds left at this point. Still got a few buildings left in the Town Hall. Ooh, getting pretty close here. 15 seconds. Still more buildings and Town Hall left. And only now, when there's 10 seconds left, everybody's heading towards that precious Town Hall. 99% and only 1-star so far. 3 seconds left, 1 second left, 0 seconds left. Boom! That's a 3-star with Hog Riders. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. That was honestly really great. And the war is ending. 0 seconds left. Ooh, final replay, guys. Final replay. Final move by Playing Mike 69, attacking Intense here. And he's going to go ahead and try to grab a few more stars. Although, since he is the only attacker and the war is just kind of far off, I think we know that Quantum's going to win this one. But I'm going to go ahead and let this one go on before I make any conclusions. Wow, that was a pretty fast attack. 15% only. I don't think that was intended to be a serious attack, just kind of for fun. The war has ended. It is 64-48, and Quantum Web beats this one. Obviously, like I said, it wasn't the most fair matchup, but we did let those guys take screenshots of our bases, so they had all the details, all the trap placements, and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Now, Quantum is actually planning on something super cool in the next 24 hours, and I hope that it happens. The reason I'm not telling you what it is because it might not actually occur, and only until I can confirm that this amazing thing that we're planning occurs, I cannot tell you what it is, because I will get you guys disappointed if it doesn't happen. But if it does happen, it's going to be something really, really sweet. So there we go, I collected my bonus. Not really big, I only did one attack. Nothing serious, but yes, that is it. That is my first clan war coverage for Quantum's Web. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty darn long video, over 45 minutes long by this point. So make sure you drop a like as well as subscribe for this new awesome thing that should happen in 24 hours. And comment down below of any improvements you want me to do to this clan war coverage stuff, because I'll definitely be on the lookout and reading all those comments. But until then, guys, make it a great Clash time or not, the choice is yours.